Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another live stream with me, Ace, on the Ramen Toy channel. This is a sound test. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Got to do the sound check, obviously. Last time I was talking to myself, apparently with the mic not so in good condition, but I think today we've got it all right. So let me see if everybody's hearing me okay. Let me know. Okay, great. Okay. In fact, I got a bit of a scare, and I really hope that that has passed because there was a power outage just 10 minutes before the live stream. Yes, outside is a heavy rainstorm, and just before, like 10 minutes before, everything was blacked and it came back on. And let's just hope it doesn't happen because if it happens, then the stream is done. Okay, so let's just pray that we have the window of uh, without outage. And let me just say hi to everybody who has joined me on this 1 a.m. in Asia and 10 a.m. apparently in Pacific time. Thanks to Mr. Laserpants for advising me that I've got the time wrong. Okay. I was confused between Eastern time and Pacific time, and I thought that 1 p.m. was what you guys are at, but apparently no. It's 10 a.m. in Los Angeles in the West Coast. Although in Columbus, it's actually 1 p.m. That's right. And of all people, me, who just came back from the West Coast in, well, pretty much Las Vegas, experiencing this time just, I would say, like maybe 48 hours ago, right? So, yeah, I am back in my little abode, and the place is a mess. Okay. If you are standing right in front of me now, you will see there's things here, there's things here, there's things on the bed, and it's just in a mess. And normally I get very uptight and uneasy when things are in a mess, but let's hope that we can navigate through tonight. Thanks to you guys. All right. So let me say hi to people who are in the stream from the beginning. Alpha Trion, thank you for joining. We have Stanley Eberhardt. Thank you for your comment over there. No, you did not miss anything yet. Left Coast Graphics, we just got started 3 minutes in. We have Heroes and Villains, Braid Car for the win. Thank you so much. And we also have Coriso. Okay, thank you for joining. We have Stephen Lawrence. Thank you. The keg sets. Yes, we're going to be talking a little bit about the keg set. That's so much uh, response for it. And obviously, there is demand for more, and we will definitely navigate our way and see how we can actually provide for more, because again, every time when we try to do something like this, we don't get the orders that we need. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but that's the way it is. I hope that maybe this time around we can reach out to more retailers, and hopefully they can also help to place some orders, and then we can actually do the next production. Otherwise, it would have to be like a bit of a wait before we get to CAC 2.0. And when that happens, obviously I would like to reintroduce those parts again. Okay. Yes, you're here for Makina, but I guess tonight we only have one small Makina update. La A, thank you for that. Thanks for joining the stream. My Nix is also in the house. Don't forget to leave a like in the live stream, of course. Thank you so much. And we have RC. Oh yeah, Red Galwing to the rescue. Is that right? Master Sun, good to see you in the stream. You've been seeing nothing but great reviews on the Racer. Can't wait for the Tiger Orange to arrive. Exactly. Thank you all so much. It was definitely very, very anxious of us, and we can't tell you how much we are breathing an air of relief that it has gotten into the hands of customers. Although, of course, that's the first batch. I've earlier shown today the second batch of production. And like I said, I'm actually flying back to Singapore in the next 12 hours. I'll get back to my team. We'll have a meeting for 2 days. We'll sort out exactly what we're going to be doing for the remainder of the races. And then we will have a write up and an email blast to everybody who has ordered both cars or one of each or one of them, and tell you exactly what the game plan is, right? How we're going to be shipping them, how the options are available to have them expedited by air. So these are all going to be discussed during my trip in Singapore. And then, of course, I will expedite a reply to you guys, like I said, by next week. I think that's what I said, right? Okay. Thank you so much. What's up, Brick? Thank you for joining the stream. Derek O'Rock again. Uh, it's like a faithful customer, always in the chat, comments and in the chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We have McLeod, McLeod. I hope that is the way to pronounce it. Raymond Daly, thank you for joining. And yes, guys, everything is good so far. Jason Evangelista, thank you for joining. Titan as well, thank you for joining. And we have Darren Williamson as well. Thank you, sir. That's right, man. Brick, something said my brother got his shipping notice for the Racer. Thank you, Brick. Thank you for being a customer. And I really hope that he will get his Racer really soon. Thank you so much. Okay. I am just gonna maybe dive right into it. Sorry, there's so many comments. It's all flying around. I really want to do my best to address them, but let's get to the crux of it. Like I said, I'm off to Singapore in 12 hours. We're gonna be doing some discussion, and then when I come back, just like early June, I'll be getting ready to actually go to Joe Fest. Okay, so what I'm gonna be doing now is basically a live stream to talk about Joe Fest, to talk about the updates on Ramen Toy itself, touch a little bit on the Vegas trip, and then maybe answer some questions that you may have for me once I scroll down on the comments. All right. So, like I said, the whole place is in a mess because I got prototypes everywhere. So, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Let's see. Okay. Let's talk about the keg set first. So keg set was something that was a bit of a hoo-ha because we were supposed to ship it out in before Chinese New Year. Let's forget about that. We finally shipped it out. You can see many people having the keg set showing off on their photographs, on some videos, and I thank everybody for doing that because it takes a lot of effort to actually film a video, edit it, put it onto YouTube, etc. So I appreciate that. It just goes to help spread the word that there is such a product in the market, and I'm sure that there's still many more owners of the Batmobile that have yet to discover the keg set. And then obviously, as we're getting traction now, there is comments, there's inquiries about are we going to release more of those sets, which I said I will definitely look into on how to do it, because we don't want a situation whereby we have the pre-orders and then we don't really reach the production quantities, and then that sort of keeps a time whereby we're waiting for more orders to come in. We don't want that, right? So let us look at our resources, our capacity, etc., and then we will make a decision on as to when we might actually do a restock. Okay, so there's so much for the keg set. I got two right there. If you can see those black, one is gloss and one is matte. Okay, so very happy that everybody is happy with the keg set. Okay, whatever issues that some may have experienced, unfortunately, right? For example, there was one rare case of the whole thing breaking due to not our fault, but the shipping people getting it crushed. We'll replace that. Obviously, it's not your fault, right? So yeah, apart from that, there's actually no real issues with the product, which is good. Okay, so the next thing is of course the Ramen Racer. Okay, Ramen Racer has been making its rounds in the last 24 hours, I think. People who have it have put it images of it online. One customer has actually put a video of it, 52 minutes, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much. So everything is all like honest reviews. There's the good, the bad, the ugly, and you can go and check out all those reviews for yourself. And then again, I'm not suggesting that people who have not yet gotten their product go look at other people's reviews. Just that the whole idea is that you can see that the thing is real. Okay, there's for some reason there's a certain part of the community that's concerned that maybe this whole thing is not real. There's no Racer, it's not coming, it's going to be delayed for 2-3 years, but not the case. Okay, we only delayed it, I think, 3 months, right? 3 months from time of dispatch, because again, we were working on improvements and making sure that everything is tight. All right. We go through the checks and then we find something that is not so good. We have to hold it, right? Just like now we check planes, pilots and technicians and mechanics, they check the planes and if there's anything that's not so right, they have to not fly until that thing is resolved. Okay, so we're not so drastic, but the concept, the whole policy and principle applies for us. So Ramen Racer, second batch of it is already packed, as I've shown in the pictures. We're progressing with Tiger Orange next. So by the time I'm back from my trip in Singapore to Singapore, I'll be actually able to photograph the Tiger Orange being assembled, because everything is done. The production of the parts, the assembly of the electronics is just a matter of putting everything together. And of course, I could to look through all those emails that you have sent me in regards to the sticker, whether you want it, you don't want it, you want it applied or not. So I have to go through everything, and I have to start segregating in the groups. Okay, it's like boarding a plane. So much for saying about airlines, because I've just been through the airport. So they group you in groups, right? You bought in your selected groups. So same thing here. The product will have to be grouped in like no stickers, stickers unapplied, stickers applied, that sort of thing. All right, guys. So much for the Ramen Racer, and I think the important thing that I have is to update you guys with what's coming out other than the Ramen Racer. Okay, so next in line is actually our Ace of Aviation. Okay, so I got a little bit of a figure here. That is a pre-production sample, not the real one just yet, because after looking at this, we made some tweaks, and then finally the factory will use my input of what to adjust to get us the final thing. So this is obviously, I believe it's the Wolf Pack. Okay, this is 01. And then what you'll get with the figure is actually all these little sticker sheets. Okay, so the sticker sheets are actually made uh, of a material that does not tear. And I'll actually do a demonstration to show you guys. Okay, so that's the sticker I've actually sort of applied a little bit, and then you'll see that if I try to tear it, it doesn't mean I'm not strong. It just means that this sticker, you know, it takes a lot to tear it. You see, it takes a lot of strength to tear it. So the stickers are in good hands. It's not like some low quality paper sticker. It is actually of some tensile strength. Okay, so you'll be getting those stickers with the aviator that you are getting, and obviously if you get all three, then you'll be getting the bonus sticker right there. Okay, which of course, if you're following the story, allows you to sort of put in this character. Okay, just a quick one over there. I don't want to be spending too much time. Okay, and then of course this is another one here. His markings are not exactly this, because this is supposed to be Joy Rogers. I just simply applied the remaining stickers on him. So I'm just going to try to show you the difference between a flight suit, wrong, the overalls, and flight suit. Okay, um, there's the difference, and the flight suit, the G suit, can actually be taken off like so. Then you'll get the pants and the top. Okay, so these are made of a soft material, and then this one here you actually just you know clasps on here to get a connection. Okay, so you will get your figure in this fashion to save space, because it's got lots of hands, right? I think it's got like 8 pairs of hands, and then you will, of course, plus the helmets, right? So I don't think I have the helmets right now. Okay, sorry about that. So I've shown one helmet. Okay, so there'll be helmets for each pilot, and obviously it's already packed in uh, quite a sizable packaging that is like our silver hot Quicksilver. Okay, so imagine if the overalls were taken out, then it's taking up even more space. All right, so this is what you have, and then you can obviously remove the thing, right? Take out the head, everything, and then you can remove the flight suit. Okay, and of course, this guy, you got to pay attention to this guy because he actually has a beret, and then what's interesting is that his pack in here will not be glued. Okay, look at this pack is different. See, because this pack has an option pack that will be included in the figure to allow you to have a smaller pack to fit another smaller pack from a figure that has a beret that you, if you're following the story, you'll know what it is. Okay, so there we go. Ace of Aviation is the next in line to be produced, and I just finalized the packaging box today. And the next thing we have is the Marshall, but I don't have the sample with me right now because I actually left it with a friend in Las Vegas. But I can show you the web exclusive parts, right? So you get the rifle, the crystals, and the medallion, okay, as the exclusive parts. All right, and of course, once again, this is in chronology, right? AOA first, Marshall next, and then before long we will have this to be out. Okay, our talented Gary G is working on the packaging art right now, and just to give you guys a very simple demo on the transformation live, this removes the well, not removes, extends the periscope. All right, and then over here you'll actually get your transformation of the parts there, and obviously you will lift this up to pull the wheels in, extend the fin. All right, do the same for this side, wheels in, extend fin, and then obviously you have the back side here that goes up, all right, this way. And then for the added fins, you can extend over here. Okay, so this is what you'll be getting. Of course, you can invert the wheel hubs here for the turbine. There you go. Again over here. There we go. All right, so there you go. All right, so this will be next in line. Okay, of course, you may be asking about the figure. The figure's in there. Gonna put this out real quick. So you have the the figure and the head, and you obviously change out the heads and the helmet, and there you have it, right? Great White is coming soon, and of course, a drink first. All right, and of course, the main gist of it at Joe Fest is basically the stuff that's back there. Okay, um, how do I start? I start by putting away this piece right here. Okay, and let me just show you what we have right here. So this is our AV. Okay, our AV, and that's about the size of it. On the top is actually a Valorverse blowback, I think. Okay, I think so. If I got the name wrong, please don't crucify me. And this is the size of it. The tracks definitely moves. Okay, and each wheel has individual suspension. All right, all right, and of course the turret moves 360. Okay, and this goes up, down. So Yeah, this is one of our AVs, armored vehicles, that we're going to be showing off at Joe Fest. The thing about this is that the same body allows you to change the turrets and then put on the phalanx, which I can't really show right now, and magnetic parts that goes onto the sides. Let me just put this guy down first. It's quite kind of heavy. Okay, so what you'll do is that you can actually change out the parts for the phalanx here. It moves. All right, obviously it moves 360, and we took a inspiration from Valaverse, where they have the Vanguard and the rocket shooting out. So same thing here. We have a rocket shooting out, and we have the uh, effect that shoots out. Okay, like that, and the back blast, which is like that, right? So like that. Okay, but we have heard some suggestion about this part here having to be like maybe more like smoke. So I'll look into it. I'll look into how to improve that. But that's the gist of it. And actually, every single piece is removable. Every single piece, everyone. Should I? Is this too much? Should I just have dummy rockets? Every single piece until we're empty. All right. Overkill? I don't know. Let me know. All right. So that's the rocket launcher phalanx, with, of course, the turret. Okay. So the turret here actually will open up this way, this way. So it hooks onto the body of, obviously, right? And we can change it to the bridge layer, which is over there. And this is the contraption that holds the bridge, okay, which I can't demonstrate now, but you'll see it at Joe Fest. All right, you'll see it. Well, I've done some pictures on our Facebook, so you can go check it out. But this is the contraption that will extend the bridge. Okay, so this bridge extends. All right, retracts, goes onto the the hull, and of course, finally we have a black version. You gotta always have it in black, right? So this is the Amphisbena, right? Amphisbena with two figures there to show the size. This here is a Hasbro Sergeant Slaughter. This is a Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter, but obviously with different hits. Okay, so yeah, they are sitting in the turret, like that, with half the body exposed, and obviously this would also uh, elevate and depress. Obviously, again, this will move. All right, and yeah, there's lots of detail inside, and every single wheel is suspended. There's suspension. Okay, the tracks move. Okay, it will move. Unlike some other big tanks whereby you try to roll it and it doesn't move. Okay, but this will move. Okay, so these will all be available at Joe Fest, to really have your eyes close up to have a look. And let me just also show you. Let me just also show you something else. Hold on. So the figure goes out. The figure goes out, and this one opens up. Okay, look here. Look at how the seats are now like in this position, because it allows the figures to stand on the seat. Okay, once I change the seats, this way, the figures can now sit instead of standing. All right, and there's also details of the control panel inside. All right, and if imagine if this was black, and you just put this on here. There you go, and the figures can sit inside, and you can put this over here, put this over there. All right, just magnetize. Hold on. There you go. Yep, magnetize. And then over here, you can change this out. You can change this out for this guy. Okay. All right. And for the bridge layer, you can change it out for this guy. All right. All right. Okay, that is what I want to just share with you guys. As a last live stream before I head off to Singapore and then head back to China and then head back to the US of A for Joe Fest, which I'll be really busy, obviously, preparing the final stuff to go along the way. There's lots of stuff to still attend to, like our developing stuff, etc. So yeah, I thought that tonight would be the night. Otherwise, the next few days in Singapore, I don't really have the connection that I would love to have. No wired connection. It's all like Wi-Fi, and it's kind of crappy. The last time we did a live stream in Singapore in October, it was kind of crappy. And there's just basically no time if I come back, and then all these samples would be in Singapore ready to go to Joe Fest. So I thought tonight would be a good night for me to explain this to everybody. And then obviously, if you like what you see, you can maybe share the stream with somebody who may like the same thing as well. And I'll see you guys at Joe Fest, right? So, getting back to the stream. So sorry for just blabbering away and not looking at the comments. Now I'm going to be looking at the comments, and hopefully I can see some questions to address. Okay, I think I'm really like way back. So maybe I will just quickly scroll down. I think I'm just like 20 minutes behind. We got friends from Zanista Studios. That is 1 p.m. in Florida. Perfect for viewing. That's great. That's so great. Jim Smith as well. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Wolverine Ortiz, how's it going? Thanks for using my photos in the post for the Ramen Racer. You're very welcome, and thank you so much for taking those photographs. Okay, a photograph speaks 1,000 words, and you can either take the photograph in a manner that says another kind of 1,000 words, or you can take the photograph in a manner that really exemplifies the thing. So kudos for great photographs. Thank you so much. My friend, hope no jet lag. Yes, I did have jet lag. In fact, I was what you would call it, basically almost passing out about 2 to 3 p.m. each day in Vegas. But yeah, I sort of survived. I got to learn to pronounce your name. I always forget. Sorry about that. Curtis Lee Reigns, thank you for joining. There's a leg there. I think so. Okay, now there's a leg. Okay. I'm just gonna stroll through here. We got my Knicks as well. Retro Toy Escapades Ken is in the house. Princeton Phalanx says hello. All right, guys. I think I had a power outage, as I mentioned. So sorry, guys. I was out for like what 10 minutes? I think so. Let's see. About 10 minutes. So yes, I apparently have a power outage, and I'm using my phone to log into the stream. I guess it's not working well. Sorry about that. Um, Definitely not what I had planned, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna see what I can do with holding my phone. I got no phone stand, but I'll just make do and see what we can do here. There is a super chat. Thanks to Junkion Crafts and Builds for the $2 super chat. Any update on the exclusive hit for the Racer? The update is that we are having it incorporated with the order as and when you are qualified for the order. So that's the update I have. Besides that, I don't think I have any other updates. But thanks for the question. I hope that answered your question. It is in progress to whoever qualifies. Sorry for the giveaway. All right. Um, Kato, yeah. Looks like the storm finally took the power. You pretty much said it right. I'm so sorry. So, guys, I mean, I tried to present to you what I have prior to leaving for some travels, and I hope that I was trying to get the message across, and then maybe answer some questions. But let's see. I'm just gonna see what I can find. This is the this is the this is the earliest message that I can find from George Lindstrom. By Big Brother, he means Hasbro for some reason. We have Neil saying that classified team ain't having that tank. What does that mean? Judge Dredd, the NSA has shut him down. Not exactly. Will our Viper Island strikes again? Not exactly. It is definitely a case of my internet that has gone down, which I've actually anticipated. It's still down for some reason, but we got backup. We got the good old 5G network, which hopefully I'm broadcasting clear enough. All right, clear. I'll check on the playback. Pingletons, maybe. Uh, For Hugh, hello all. Anyone knows if the cat will be re-released in matte finish? I just mentioned that. If there is any re-releases, I'll do my best to give everybody an answer as soon as possible. But like I said, we just finished 2 rounds of orders for the CAC set, the initial orders and the subsequent pre-orders after the first round was sold out. Now that we have the second round that sold out, there is a demand for a third round, but I need to see if the team and resources and everything in place is going to be able to manage that. All right. George Lindstrom, Ramen is a people's toy company. I hope so. Well, thanks so much for the compliment. Thank you so much. Dutch Dretch, a Lenny and Squiggly strike again. I guess that's referring to somebody else. The Titan, someone called the 3POA tech support hotline. Thanks, Titan. Stanley Eberhard, we're here, so that means the stream hasn't ended. So let's just wait it out. Thank you so much for waiting it out for me to get back in. I was waiting online for the internet to be back, but apparently not. So I quickly hustled to get myself in on the first time using my phone to do the stream. Skyfall, we will get you out. Thank you so much. Master San, if you miss it in the beginning, he lost power right before the stream. That's correct, Master San. They have a bad storm, so he said power may go out. Yes, that's exactly right. Thank you so much for still staying around. Okay, staying around. Thank you so much. Leave no toy maker behind. Thank you. Um, Viper Island, something about that. Master Sun 42. So I guess it's over. It was good while it lasted. Well, I'm back for maybe the last minutes towards the hour. At least let's do an hour. Okay, let's finish up. There's actually a few more things to show you actually before I really call it a night. But let's see. Hey, well, 80s kids, no power means time to use your imagination. I can see mods for that tank now, like an orange Tiger Racer modded to fit atop the tank. Wow, interesting. Jeff Sheets, do you have a rough idea of what the tank will cost right now? The rough idea that is going to be less than $200. That's the rough idea. But we will get the final idea as soon as I have the meeting in Singapore and we crunch the numbers, and then we will get back to everybody with the Joe Fest announcement. The plan is to actually do a pre-sale at Joe Fest. All right. So I'll definitely get you guys up to speed on that. Yeah, it I don't know, man. It's it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Not yet on the way to the airport. Still have 12 hours to go. Maybe 11 now. Mentioned Kato as well. Ace needs an UPS. Thanks, RC. Judge Dreads and EMP Strike took him out. Maybe not. Maybe in another imagination world that could be the case, but honestly, that's not the case. And honestly, it's not his fault. Lost the feed, but chat is still up. Thanks, Jay. It's unlikely he will bother coming back on, but indeed, I came back on. I can't leave you guys, right? I can't leave you guys. I was having so much information to divulge, and then suddenly I just lost the feed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Bill Higar. We've gone through that. I'm back now. I'm just trying to catch up all these comments. Legend has it that I'm still reading comments to this day. Yes, I'm actually still reading comments to this day. The Grand Poobah. You was waiting to ask if I have any idea of what the tanks will go for, and if I just answered that. Thank you. I guess we have to wait for the news about the licensing convention. Well, the licensing convention was actually a very, whatchamacallit, it's my 5th time to the Vegas licensing expo. And the first 4 times, obviously, I had no interaction, no good deals, nothing. It's just going there to experience it, to try to get some business by means of cold calling. There's opportunities to speak to brand managers, brands, owners, agents of brands to try to work out certain business opportunities, but obviously none of it fell in place. This year, this time, last week, I had a chance to go back, and I would say I had 2 very positive meetings, and I hope to make announcements on these 2 meetings as soon as possible, but not right now, because we don't want to announce anything unless the other party says it's okay to announce. All right, so let's hang on there. Besides that, that's it. It was good going back to Vegas. It was good seeing the show. It really felt that the audience attendance had dropped from my recollection from previous years, but I guess that's the way it is. All right, just gonna browse through. There's comments about me being back. Ramen returns from Ken. Charles Mitchell is excited for the Braid car and the Ramen Racer. Yes, the Braid car. So the Braid car will be making its test shot debut in Joe Fest. So, as part of Ramen Toy's improvement to bring our products to you in a more timely fashion, as much as possible, we will endeavor to show that, which means that with the Ramen Racer, we had a prototype to sell, and then we had time taken to get it into delivery. But with the Braid car, we're already tooling. Okay, we're already tooling, and it's a matter of just showing you the test shot, showing you the colored actual product, and then taking orders from there. Which also means that it will be quite a pre-order field coming future for Ramen Toy and all our supporters, because not only is the Braid car going to be available for pre-order. There's going to be obviously the AV that I just talked about it at Joe Fest, and coming up would be the mask. Yes. So we've had many questions about that, and I've explained myself before that there was just say it right, there was a problem, a hiccup that we experienced with the vendor that was doing the 3D for us, and we had to source for a new vendor. So that actually took up, as good as now we're counting, it's like 4 months of lapse time. So we're trying to catch up as best as we can, and based on my calculation, we're looking at an August this year pre-order for the mask to show off the final prototype. Okay, that's what we are aiming for. All right, so I hope I answered those questions. And then Ramen Racer will only be shown for pre-orders once everybody has gotten all their Ramen Racers, and then we can actually show off the Ramen Racer. Much delayed to my liking, but it is what it is, and we can't tax the system and everybody by just doing too many pre-orders. So Razer has got to be waiting in line until we are ready to actually raise it up for pre-orders. Okay, and of course Makina is still continuing. I'm going to be showing the revised prototype of the Purple Ray really soon, so that's going to be also in the works. Is Overbite. Don't forget Overbite. Okay, the reason why Overbite took a back seat was because I showed off another product that we're doing. That's actually in this bag right here. Okay. Darn the camera. Okay, so okay, let's see. Okay. There we go. So in this bag is something that I can't really show you now for reasons that we've agreed. Okay. But I've sort of showed you guys a bit of it actually. I've teased it in the Instagram and I've teased it in the group, but I can't really show you the whole thing yet. But it is a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Just have to wait, guys. It's about this big. All right. And just have to wait. Okay. Just hold on. I'll be spilling too much beans if I were to show it right now. So just hold on. All right. Inutabi, thanks for joining the stream. The second part of it where I make my reappearance. Yes, it's just a power outage, and in fact, it's still out. I'm refreshing, and it's not coming back. Wow, it's serious. Okay. Any chance it'll come with a driver? Not currently planned, but we'll look into it. Not currently planned. Hey, TM Reviews, thanks for joining the stream. You can't wait for the Great White. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Let's see. So we are announcing the next Machina. We already announced the next Machina, which is Overbite, and I'm just gonna have to work on it faster, right? Harder. Oh, 143 Top Gun, your first year of wedding anniversary, and you are spending it watching myself. Shout out to your awesome wife, Lisa. Okay. Hi to your awesome wife, Lisa. 143 Top Gun. Happy anniversary. Okay. Will those weapons be colored or just one solid plastic color? It will be injected in color, and I'll have images soon, as well as the hits. Right, we're doing verse 4, 5, and 6, and I can't wait to have the colored samples to show you guys. Any news that I can share from the licensing show, even vague or potentially licensed or potential licensing deals? I mentioned 2 brick. So as vague as I can go, one is Japanese, and one is not. Okay, that's as big as I can go. CAC stands for canopy and guns. You're getting the canopy and you're getting the guns. And then CAC 2.0 is the cockpit and gauges. And if I were to go all the way CAC 3.0, I'm looking at cocoon armored guard. So, all right. Hey, Brick, with that tank, what does the base model come with? So this is something that we're going to be discussing with my team in Singapore, because with the experience of the Ramen Racer, with all the options that we had for everybody, there was definitely a lot of tax. It's taxing the team that's order processing the Ramen Racer. So too many permutations and options gives the different groups, right? So for the AV, we're gonna discuss it and see what is the best way that the team would feel, the customer would feel, and then I'll get back to everybody with the final decision. But in the meantime, there is a thought process of just doing the base hull by itself, and then you can get the turrets that you want, you can get the parts that you want, you can get the bridge layer that you want separately. That is one thought process of doing it. Otherwise, the other way is quite simply the bridge layer with the hull as one SKU, the phalanx is with the hull is one SKU, the Emphas Bina with the two cannons is one SKU, and the other turret that you saw just now with the single Valaverse figure is one SKU. So that means you are forcing people to buy four hulls, which might not be the case for some, right? Some is just one hull to interchange. But then again, with that consideration, you have consideration of colors, right? Unless you want to paint it yourself. Otherwise, if we sold you a black turret, they might look weird on a green hull. So that's just more considerations for the team to come up with a way to offer the menu. But we'll sort it out. All right. Hopefully that's the case. And just to finish up your comment there, will people basically choose a configuration, or is it a 2-in-1 or 3-in-1? So I think I just answered that. Thanks, Brick. Um, Lorenzo, what's up? Mr. Brian, thanks for joining. Yes, guys, thanks for answering the CAC thing. Nando, again, I just want to thank you for my Ramen Racer. Love the magnets added to make swapping the extras out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Paul Zach thought that it was canopy, artillery, and gas caps. It could be, but it was just canopy and guns because the gas caps were added later on due to uh, some input that you wanted the gas. Some people wanted the gas caps, so I just added that later on. But initially, it was just canopy and guns. Daniel Key, gonna have to give this a real listen right now. I'm on the dead duty. Okay, got it. In the middle of that stream, there's a 10-minute of outage, blackout. My apologies. My apologies. It's not my fault. Nictitious Prime, any updates on the car? The updates is that I have it in the back. And that's all I can say for now. All right. Vex and Toys, I'm stoked for all the verse lines. Can't wait to hear and see more. Yes, I can't wait to show you guys the coloration of verse 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be awesome. Any thoughts of doing anything for the turtles of Gray Skull, like weapons or a vehicle? We will think about it. Right now, we have a lot of stuff on our plate that we want to fulfill. There is potentially, making, how should I put it? There's potentially thinking about doing certain IPs with prominent, uh, you know, 80s IP owners. So we wanna make friends. We wanna collaborate. So that's a lot of stuff we have on our plate right now. So I think this one, until we have much more resources, I think I'll have to say apologies at the moment. Grand Puba, I mentioned it. We'll likely do a pre-order either at Joe Fest or after, because we'll be showing off the test shot at Joe Fest. Robert Evans, thanks for pushing the shipment for the Great White to August, because now I can get it for my birthday. We do apologize for that, because we had wanted to really adhere to our delivery schedule, and we said Q2. So Q2 gives us all the way to June. July is already Q3, right? August is Q3. But it is what it is. We had to ensure that the function of the transformation is perfect, because with the experience of the gull wing, some doors, one side of the door not cooperating, and when you press the button, one side opens instead of the other side together. So I'm not having that with the Great White. So there was final adjustments when we saw that the activation did not fully release the rear wheels, and that retooling April, just about April, just does not allow us to get it out by June. April retool, May confirm, June start to make it, and then July is done. So that's what it is. Eric, I was just able to join. How did your IP meetings go? I just mentioned that. I think you heard it as well. That I have two meetings, and I will definitely announce once I have confirmation. Edison, thanks for joining. You want to have the Machina overbite? Me too. Me too. And when the pre-order start for that and Purple Ray, not so soon. Let's get the prototype done first, and then we will show it. We'll see if we can make it for a December pre-order for the Purple Ray, but overbite will definitely be something I think for next year. All right. Purple Ray at Joe Fest, I doubt it. I doubt it. We have a lot of stuff to go at Joe Fest, and I don't think the Ray is ready yet. Razer will be offered as upgrade kit if you want. Is definitely possible as an upgrade kit, but you got to maybe uh, color up your car if you want, or just keep it as black. Yeah, it's definitely available as a upgrade kit, but the Razer itself will have a different color than black. So yes, both is available. All right. Just going through here. Um, I don't think that's the case. No, I didn't know I was in a competition. K Dog Broadcasting. Good to see you. Good to see you. Apologies for the outage, and I'm still out on the desktop. Would the would the Tiger Orange push bar and wheels ever be an accessory pack? Possible. We'll see. Right, Charles? Possible. Possible. Yes, there's no such car at the moment. This one we have to really get confirmation from my team, because they are original the logistics, and I think we are aiming to have the stealth gull wing at Joe Fest. That's the plan. but things may change. I don't know. There is that's what I can say because of logistical reasons. But the translucent purple one would be BotCon. Yes, the translucent purple one, the shattered gull wing, will be at BotCon, which happens the week after Joe Fest, which we will not be attending. We have to get back to doing all this stuff. No worries, Robert. Anytime. Agent Flip, Ace is the man. Can't wait for my Ramen Racer and Marshall. Thank you so much for ordering it. Apologies for the delay, and you will definitely be getting it in time. Matt, yes, I will be having the PowerCon figures going forward, and in due course, we'll make the announcements. The latest is that we have revamped the articulation. We have improved the sculpture, and it's going to be much better than what you saw at PowerCon. Hey, Jason, bring it on. Yes, we are working on it right now as we speak. So Agent Scully is a bit of a dilemma now because of the fact that if we did him, his body will be uniquely his because of the fact that there's going to be a power source in the upper torso, which would then make it basically without any ab crunch or top torso articulation. So I'm still trying to see what can be done. At the moment, it's put on the back burner because we didn't reach that threshold to get this guy out, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. So it is on the back burner, but like I said, I will see how to do it because of the fact that it needs to be really considered, because once we do the tooling, this character only has that limitation, if what I'm saying makes sense. I'm not trying to confuse you guys, all right? I'm saying what it is, which is the Agent Scully has a power source in the body, and the power source does not allow for any upper torso articulation, which is what I don't like. So I'm trying to work around it. Please remember to take a moment to show thanks. Yes, I think you guys are having Memorial Day. I just mentioned this. Taipan of toys. What is Taipan? Cocoon Armored Guard. Is that something from Cobra? Oh, my screen just went black. Look at that. My screen just went black. Look at that. There's really a power outage. No joke. No joke. We're not joking. Jim Smith, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I'm buying as many as there are variations. Can't wait to see the prototypes, and more importantly, meet you at Joe Fest. I look forward to meeting you too, Jim. Please do come to say hi. Product there for sale, probably only the idea of the pre-sale of the AVs and the stealth gull wing, but that's about it. We couldn't conjure up the rest of the products that we wanted. Things happen. But thank you for the super chat, and I'll see you at Joe Fest. Is it too difficult to add a flame effect to the Batmobile? No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, I've seen customizers do that with a portable light source, and that could be something that we could incorporate in the near future. But like I said, one thing at a time. I have a lot of stuff to handle, and I really want to make sure that all these things get done. Okay. Hello, Bruiser Brandel. Shane Shooter. Um, there are no changes to the early models of the mask. Like I said, the early model was a prototype, and when we tool something, the part that we tool has a different dimension. So the dimension is not across the board from the rest of the parts. And the rest of the parts needs to adjust its dimension to fit what is already tooled. And that lies the problem, because we need a computer system that has the CPU strength to maneuver the 3D of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, more than 10 over sections of the walls and everything into the whole model. And apparently that is a problem for standard uh, computers. So yeah, there's no changes apart from us trying to get the mask done to you as soon as possible in a prototype fashion that I can show how it changes, the modularity, and all these things. Because like I said, when I presented the prototype in in October last year, right? Yeah, it's October last year, man. Time flies, all right? When I presented that prototype, it wasn't in a manner that I can just quickly change out and change in because of the fact that it is, fragile prototypes. So I just can't do it. And of course, you saw that the top was sagging, right? Ermax 3D, can you do all the 10 configurations in black and also do all the configurations in green? Yes, that's what we're saying. We will check with the team to see what we're going to do, and then we'll get back to everybody once we decided. But all green and all black is a no-brainer. It will be a mistake to get into too many things at once, but I'm sure you know that already. Yes, exactly. We're not going to get into too many things at once. Resting entrance stage. There's also the Mount Jura gates that we are yet to do, which we have the 3D, but we'll find the ample time, the opportune time to do it. E. Balajo 007. Good day, Ace. Can't wait for my Ace of Aviation soon, and also about the 80s commanders. Is there a possibility that you can release one day the electric commander? We will see, my friend. We'll see. The electric commander is quite a difficult tooling effort. But thank you for the message. Princeton Phalanx, thank you for the $2 super chat. Any chance of the figures to go with General Lee? Not at the moment. Like I said, we are already gonna be making the Tiger Orange, and there's no figures currently prototype nor tool, so we don't have that Princeton Phalanx. Thank you for the $2, but unfortunately, I don't have the answer that you wanted. The missiles packs are huge. Yep, it's not too shabby. Mr. Home Arcade, I got my Ramen Racer coming this week, and I can't wait to see it in person. Please do let us know if it meets your expectations. Charles Mitchell, any idea what accessories is going to be offered in the break car? Not many accessories. It's just whatever we saw was presented. The car by itself, opening doors, sliding side doors, um, magnetic parts. Yeah, the parts to convert it into the alpha version. Yeah, besides that, not really a lot of accessories for the brake car. Hence, it's not expensive, right? We are pricing it in such a way whereby it is. Wait a minute. What's my? Okay. Um, If I pre-order Joe Fest for the tank bridge layer, will it be upon Robin's site or any site like EE or BBTS? Again, it depends on if they want to take our product. It's as simple as that. We do offer it, but it's up to them to actually let us know if they want it. Nicodemus Prime, cars keep selling. Would you consider doing a certain bandit's car? Yeah, we will endeavor to do the stuff. Right now there's a demand for the Alvera's car, which I need to look into. But like I said, we have to take things one step at a time, guys. Are you getting any matte finish for the KEX set or CGC set, whatever that is? CGC. Not sure what you mean, Chester. The crushing realization that it's over. KEX set is perfect. Makes the Batmobile 1,000 times better. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for supporting it. We will look into this, right? Once we get the verse 4, 5, and 6 out in terms of the colored pieces, we will relook at the need for reissuing the verse 1 and 2, or even 3 if people want it. But let's get our second batch colored and ready to go first. For 3-0, he is currently also taking a back seat because we have to have the marshal come out first, and then once the marshal is out, you guys can access it, and then once you guys access it, we'll be able to show the colored prototype of 3-0 for you guys to place orders. Okay, but in the meantime, we are working on these. I mean, the prototype is there, is sitting there, because it can't just immediately become a pre-order again. So we want to make sure we get things out, and once we get things out, and once that is ready, we can go ahead to actually pre-order those things. All right, guys. Rotating wheels. This is really talking about basically it's not even an upgrade anymore. You're like wholesale changing out the whole damn thing. So I don't know, man. I have to look at how. I don't know. It's getting tough because people want lights and all these things. Whew, then I might as well just make my own. The whole damn thing. Yes, in due course, my friend Neil. In due course. Yes, regarding Agent Scully, we need to check it out. If you pre-ordered the red Galway back in September 2023, will it ship soon? Yes, it has already shipped. So please check with orders, sales at ramentoy.com, because it is not normal that you're asking about a red Galway that you ordered back in September of 23, because we're already approaching September of 24, and we have already sold out and shipped out all the red Galways. All right, so please do approach customer service to find out what's going on. Wilto Prime, good morning. Red Galway experiencing a trusted issue. You saw the video on the fix and it still continues to lock in. It shouldn't be locking in. Did you not? You shouldn't be. Once you pull it out and put it back in, the lever should be able to activate it. Unless when you put it back in, your hand is on the lever to lock it back in. So please take note of that. Okay. The other way, of course, is to, like another customer, they actually open up the gull wing and just reposition that latch so that it's not catching. If you're going to do the unscrewing of the screws from the bottom, it can be done, right? So let us know, Wilto. You can drop us an email on after sales with an S at ramentoy.com if you're still having issues. All right, hope it can be resolved soon. Thank you, Judge Drex. Understood on the Taipan reference. Thank you so much. Jonathan Walker. Updates on the Marshall is that we are shipping the Marshall right after we finish the Ace of Aviation. And the 3.0 would be after that, once people get Marshall in their hands. Yeah, we will. I don't know. This is a tough subject. It is a tough subject for me because of the various electronics and gadgets. Will you do a QR code bonus sales at the coming Joe Fest? Yeah, the team plans to actually sell the tanks, the armored vehicles. So we are going to be planning that once I get back to Singapore, and then we will see how to best do it. David Guzman, congratulations to the entire team. Forgive you. No problem at all. How are you looking with the Brit Van? I just explained it that we are going to show off the test shot at the Joe Fest. So by then we will get we'll get the pre-orders going real soon after that, which is exactly what Kiko Jalisco just asked. All right, same thing. Gregory, my order hasn't shipped and I ordered day one. Your order hasn't shipped most likely because you have not ordered the full set of all the interchange parts and flame effects, maybe. Or if you did order, it's in the second batch because we have some residue of those full sets in the second batch. The flame head is available up to the order that we mentioned before. So I wouldn't know offhand if your order would have the flame head, but as we mentioned, it is for the first 1,000 customers of the Ramen Racer, as well as the last, I believe, 200 plus customers to bring that number up to like 2,000. All right, hope that answers your question, Gregory. Jeff McDowell, so what's up? So glad to see you're making our 80s dreams come true. Terra scientist is taking a back seat because, like I said, there is so much that we are working on. Our workload has compounded year by year, from the onset of just 80s Commanders to the second year of 80s Commanders and Silverhawks and Machina to the third year of Machina, Racer, Aces, Commander, the Apache, the most powerful stands, the verse hits, right? So and we're compounded now with the sewer modular, the mask, with the car, with the AVs, with 3.0, with the figures that you saw at PowerCon, the skeleton that you saw at PowerCon, purple ray. So our work has compounded. So antagonist science has taken a back seat, unfortunately. And once we clear out this batch of aces, Marshall, and Great White, we will definitely relook at getting the scientists up for pre-order. Okay, that's hopefully I got all that in that one paragraph. Will there be anything new? Read the Marshall at Joe Fest. Not new. Joe Fest will be showing off the AVs. That's the newest thing, as well as the Braid Cars test shot. All right. Josh F. Yes, Braid Van is coming soon. Just relax. We are in advanced tooling stages. We have not just left it at the prototype. We have actually tooled it. J. De Los Santos. Yeah, I think one step at a time, guys. Let's get one product out, and let's spend some time to develop the other accessories. Sorry, guys, if I'm feeling a little bit off to sleep already, because it's actually at 2:23 a.m. now, and I'm holding a phone, looking at tiny words instead of the big screen. So very sorry about that. Um, and I think let's try to go another 10 minutes to hit 1 hour and 30, right? 90 minutes, and then we'll have to basically say my adios for tonight, which I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me to hear me speak about Ramen's latest stuff and some new products, new prototypes that we are showing you in the flesh. Apologies for the outage of power that I've gone to mobile. So I'm just jumping on certain comments. I'm so sorry, guys. X Factors, you're just jumping on now and going to rewind and start from the top. Yes, thanks for that. And you're going to experience about 10 minutes of blackout, so you can, just scroll forward, hopefully. Yes, we're all very excited for the future because we have made some inroads, like I said, some inroads. And I'm very excited, and I'm just holding myself back because I have to adhere to the process and not speak too much until I'm definitely good to go to tell you guys what we're doing. Yes, got to run. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate you. One more question from Eric. Any news on the boy and bot? Yes, we are trying to paint them up now as prototypes, and with recent developments, I have to pace myself so that I can see what other opportunities we can combine the boy and bot with to get it to you guys. I'm speaking as leaky as I can. That's what it is. Justin Mohan, did you already answer the questions posted in the Las Vegas video? I actually can't see the questions now because I had the questions on my screen, but the screen is now blacked out. I remember you asking me if the opening is supposed to be funny. I think it's supposed to be interesting more so than funny, right? I did some thought about showing you guys my attire for the show, which is all Ramen Toy attire. And I try to do some like I'm wearing the jacket and putting on the glasses and the hat. So it's more like a entertaining start more so than funny. And I don't know what else you asked because I can't see your question now. But I think I answered about the PowerCon figures that you guys saw. I'm still working on it. So please allow me time because I'm actually improving those scalps, not just using them as they are, but improving them. You will see the improvements, but you can only do the comparison by comparing old photos versus new ones because I don't have the existing ones anymore now that I'm actually revamping them to make them better. So Purple Pocket Lints, you just joined. Thank you so much for joining. Good to have you here. Hopefully next time round you'll actually see me stream properly and not on my phone. It's not the best resolutions at all. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at now because I gotta go check the stream myself later on. But yeah, thanks for everything. Definitely. The Tumblr, I got to look at that because I've not had a Tumblr in hand yet. It's always kind of late here in China to get the latest stuff. So I have to see. I understand there's a problem with the front, but I have to see how it can be corrected with a add-on. I'm not sure yet. I have to see. Impossible Pie. Just want to say keep up the fantastic work and thank you so much, Impossible Pie. Appreciate you. Leo Denver Rex. Too kind. Too kind. Too kind. Um, Grace the good people with plastic performance update. Rock on and keep making our nostalgic dreams come true with these epic creations. Thank you, Leo Denver Rex. Thank you. Too kind. Too kind. If you only got the Racer and not the frame effect, will it ship after? If you only did the graphite black Racer by itself, it is already being packed as I've shown today. In fact, those are among orders that is combined with BBTS, and that should be on its way. And there's another super chat from Princeton Phalanx. Thanks for $5. How many years do you plan out for making product? How many years? I actually don't. I actually don't plan out years. I just plan on the fly. Today I think of something, I work on it, and get it out ASAP within the next year. I don't plan now for something that's coming out in 5 years' time. Although I did plan for a special 40th anniversary item that is going to be coming out in 2026. So that's the only item so far that I've actually done a 2 year in advance planning because I'm trying to catch the 40th anniversary. So I need to work backwards and then make sure that I'm doing stuff now that will get me there in time for that particular important date. Other than that, um, I don't really plan that far out actually, but I should be doing that soon because with all these influx of requests and projects that could be, then I have to actually look at um, doing more planning. Thanks, Princeton. Okay. I think we are almost at the end of the chat. I'm sorry if I did not answer every single one. Just gonna look at the ending here. Okay. Road Pick John, thanks for joining. Am I making a driver for the tank? Yes, we are making drivers. I think we've showed it before, but it might be actually sold separately. Okay, because the figures that we have made for the driver, it will not come out in time. Maybe it will not come out in time uh, to do a pre-sale at Joe Fest. I may have to just check it out. Yeah, it may not be in time. Darth Josh, any time frame for the Hazard Lee? Yes, the time frame is we're gonna start assembling it in June. So when I get it from Singapore, the factory will be assembling the Tiger Orange. And once that's done, the team will be able to, based on the game plan, move out the appropriate orders to the people based on that game plan, which I will announce next week. All right. Yes, this is a intended plan. Previously, it's not a rumor; it's an intended plan. But like I said just recently, just now, this plan is being revisited because we have potentially another opportunity that is coming that we should grasp a hold of in order to move forward. So I'll have more details as and when we can talk about it. All right. Um, Warner Brothers. We'll talk about Warner Brothers later. um, Keg set in stock again. I will let you guys know. All right. Thanks, Skyfall. Master Sun. When you start thinking about the cost of AV tank, maybe think about selling tank parts in 10 at a reduced price. Okay. Um, Normally it's the color of the product does not actually equate to a reduced price, but I see what you're getting at. And I can only say that if we do camouflage version, it's going to be, a bit more expensive because of the paint on all the surface area. Um, but like I said, I will try to keep the costs reasonable, and I will know as and when we tie down on this first project of the AVs. All right. Are many are the magnetic parts for the brake car going to be available for the beta, or is it exclusive for the alpha? This is something that I need to also look at. Okay, the alpha is definitely going to be with the parts because it's the paint job. It's the paint job that's important. If we have just the white van and the black van as you guys requested, those extra parts, uh, if made available, will have to be packaged separately, I think. So I have to think about it. Once I'll discuss about this with the team, and I'll let you guys know. All right. Darren Williamson, you guys are doing a fantastic job. So keep up the good work and keep up the good work of joining our live streams. Thank you so much. Last few comments here. Stanley talks about GI Joe Dreadnought Cold Slither Braid car tour van colorway with band instrument accessories, please. Okay. No promises. No promises. Can't wait for my barbarian. Yes. Wait till you see the barbarian. No. Yes, another opportunity. All right, last comment of the night. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for this incredible work. I can't express how much I love the Ramen Racer. Yes, you can't express, but thank you. The way you said it have expressed it exactly. We thank you. Can't wait for the Marshall. Yes, it's coming soon. And the mask pre-orders in August. Break car test shot at Joe Fest. And the rest of the stuff you're getting from us in the future. And I thank you so much. All right. On that note, guys, Ace, it's been a good 90 minutes with you guys on again. I love you guys. All right. There's been over 100 people listening to me and I will get this power outage sorted out. Nothing I can do. All right. So thanks for that, and I'll see you guys next time. There's no outro now. I'm just gonna end the stream. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Take care.